What up, everybody? Welcome to the Dig Deeper Network. I'm your host, Cody G. Pleasure to have you as always. I've got a hip-hop story that I wanted to share with you. Well, arguably, it's rap. Many people wouldn't even consider this guy an artist. But if you've been following this story, I think that you'd be excited about this update to some degree, or perhaps scratching your head. That is, the game's manager, who had knocked out Stitches, is now managing Stitches. So the reason that we know this to be true, that Wack 100, who is the game's manager, is now managing Stitches, Wack broke the news on his Instagram account, and what he said was, "I just got a call from a grown man on some grown man shit. Stitches under new management." Now, if you've been following this, Stitch has been trying to create controversy with various celebrities, including Kylie Jenner, Tyga. I think he put death threats on. He was calling the game out. Now, after all this has happened and Stitches got arrested and knocked out by the game's manager, he actually got real stitches on his stitches, which is kind of funny. But Stitches eventually turned around, and rather than trying to continue his beef with the game, rather than trying to organize this fight, in which we don't know to any extent yet if he has given up on this fight with the game. However, he is more career-minded, he is more focused on his career, and he approached Wack 100 for the opportunity of being managed by him. Now, Stitches continually looks dumb and everybody makes fun of him, yet his moves continue to show to be smart. He is constantly putting music out, he has created this controversy for him, and my only qualm about him is that... Okay, I've got some qualms about the guy. Okay, first of all, anytime a white guy uses the N-word in their music, it automatically is a turn off for me. It is not a word that is necessary to be said. It is a part of hip-hop culture, but we do not praise people who perpetuate that stereotype, especially when it's not, black folks saying it. I mean, Stitches is white, and he has no right to be saying that word. Also, his music and his bravado, he's very clearly coming out and saying that I do big-time drugs. I sell big-time drugs. I hustle, and I sell bricks and all this crap, okay? I am not a huge fan of him being fake, but I love the approach that he took as an underground rapper to become a part of the national spotlight. And really, you got to think of every idea when you're in the spotlight, because coming from a guy who has managed folks trying to make it in the hip-hop realm, you have got to think of every reason to get somebody's attention, because generally nobody gives a crap. If you are a rapper, if you are in this hip-hop game, if you are, even if you have a band, you're taking the path of most resistance. It is hard to gain a fan base. And what Stitches has done have been strategic moves in his career. And watch this, mark my words, this guy, who's younger than me, he's 21 currently, I believe, maybe even 20. He is making moves towards creating a career. And at this point, he's already gained national recognition, so he's already winning there. Everything that he's posting up is now gaining a ton of views, a ton of attention, and whether or not people think it sucks, it's going to create a career for this guy. So, Stitches, continuing to make smart moves. I guarantee you he will remain in the national spotlight. He says a lot of dumb, incriminating stuff that's probably not real, but it's a part of gaining the attention. It really is. I think that he has made yet another intelligent career move. He will provide for his kids. And guys, I'm gonna admit it, okay? I'm a guy that likes to do his research. I have listened to maybe 5 or more Stitches songs at this point. While they are dumb, and the future had this effect with me. While they are dumb, one of those songs are going to get stuck in your head. And I've witnessed that, and I'll admit it. I know there are a lot of critics out there. I know there are a lot of people who are like anti, they're not open. They're just ready to slam Stitches from the get-go. But I will say that if you listen to his songs, by nature they are somewhat catchy. So the more and more that he does, that he makes these moves to become a part of the national spotlight, the more people are going to realize, like, man, that song was catchy. I'm going to come back and listen to his stuff, or develop people into fans. When you make this divide, and when you create as much haters as you do people that like your music, or more haters than people that like your music, you're going to start converting fans by doing that. And that is just the way to go. So I applaud Stitches for making yet another smart career move. I applaud Wack 100, the game's manager, for burying the hatchet and willing to work with Stitches and let him know that he is a grown man and that he has a lot to learn in this game, but he thinks that he's manageable and he wants to become a part of his career. I don't know where this leaves the game and Stitches. However, if Wack 100 is willing to manage him, I do not believe that he will also harbor this beef between them. At this point, we can definitely say that it is manufactured, or it has evolved to become in a better place. And I think that this has been mutually beneficial. I saw a funny quote that kind of came up a few times with this story, and it is, "If you can't beat them, join them." That's precisely what he did. Stitches can't beat him, so he joined him. But anyway, let me know what you thought about my coverage of the story, and let me know what you thought about this story itself. Do so by putting it in the comments section below. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Please subscribe for more. I'm covering viral news stories. This one being in the realm of hip-hop. I'm going to come back, circle back around to politics and more. So continue to tune into the Dig Deeper Network. My name is Cody G. Hey, it was great to have you here. Let me know what you thought below. And until next time.